Welcome back to the Michael Gaddis Show on AM 1170 The Answer. I am your host, Michael Gaddis of michaelgaddis.com. Every now and then, I get a listing in my office that is special. It doesn't happen that often that I get one that is so special that it just garners so much interest. But I happen to have a particular listing like that right now. The listing agent is Will Avzali of Michael Gaddis JD Realty Group, and he's going to be here today to talk about 2927 Lakemont in Fallbrook, California. And let me tell you something. This house is amazing.
Amazing.
I thank you, Will. I mean, it is true. I'm not just saying that because it happens to be our listing, but I'm telling you, this house is incredible. Right now, just to give you a little bit of statistics about it, it is a 3-bedroom, 4-bath home with an optional 4th bedroom. And so it has total of 4 total potential bedrooms and 4 baths. It has 2 parking garage spaces and is 3,700 square foot, and it's built in 1974. Now, don't be deceived by the fact that it was built in 1974 because this house has been fully renovated. This is an amazing house. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. It's got a lot of upgrades.
Okay, what are some of the things that make this house? I mean, I'll say in a minute after you finish, I'll jump in, but just tell us a little bit about what makes this property so special.
Well, you know, the seller totally renovated the property. I'm talking new cabinets throughout the whole house, new granite throughout. It's actually a special type of granite called the African Persa. There's new interior and exterior painting, which totally brightens up the home. You have a new garage door. You have a new exterior lighting. You have stainless steel appliances in there. You have a new range with LED lighting, new indoor barbecue grill, new stone finishes. I mean, you have drought-free landscape. You have a koi pond. You have a sun deck. You have a fire pit. You have a place to entertain. I mean, you have a private entrance for 2 bedrooms on the first floor. Not to mention, one of the biggest perks about this home is the master bedroom. The master bedroom is connected to a room next to you that's got like a retreat. And the retreat is bigger than the master bedroom. And the master bedroom is huge. Every bathroom in that house is fully upgraded. I'm talking from the floor to the countertops to the shower.
Well, I saw some aerial shots that you had taken by a drone, I believe.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. This house, these drone shots are amazing. And, you know, one of the things I think that really makes this property really stand out, one is the view. Mm-hmm. I mean, it has a great view. You go outside into the backyard, and there's this pool there that is just, I mean, it's amazing. It's like a resort-style pool with a view that is just to die for. So I think that drone that drone picture really captures the full, landscape of this particular property.
Absolutely. And the balcony in the backyard is, I mean, literally over 18 feet in length.
That's a huge balcony.
A huge balcony.
Which just in that balcony just gives you an even better view than what you do on the first level. The other thing I think that's really, really important about this particular house is that it's in Fallbrook, and I know what everybody thinks. Oh, Fallbrook is characterized by larger, lots, and sometimes there's a lot of avocado trees, things like that. This particular property is located. It's a big lot, but it's not a huge lot. It's on a little over 1/4 of an acre, and it's low maintenance. Everybody's concerned right now with the cost of water, that the water's going up and they're putting water restrictions in place. But this property has a very low maintenance yard, and I think that's really important when someone's shopping for a house today. But I think probably, just to jump on, and I'll let you talk some more, Will, I'm just so excited about it, I have to talk about it, is the kitchen in this house. That is probably, we posted a lot of pictures on our company's website and our social media, and the pictures that are getting getting the most likes is the kitchen. The kitchen is huge, and it has, as you were mentioning, this granite countertops, which are just beautiful. So it has beautiful granite countertops, and it is huge. You do not see kitchens like this today.
No, you don't. And the seller, when they purchased the home, we had to renovate the kitchen. The kitchen was in terrible shape. We extended it, expanded it, and like you said, we beautified it. New granite countertops, new stainless steel, LED oven range. I mean, we've expanded the whole kitchen, made it more of an intelligent layout. And like you said, the pictures themselves, we're getting a lot of positive feedback from it.
Well, what about bedrooms? Now, I know it has 3 bedrooms with an optional 4th bedroom. 2 questions for you.
Sure.
1, does it have bedrooms downstairs? And 2, what is the optional bedroom?
Yeah, so you have 2 bedrooms downstairs located on opposite sides of the house. So you have a west wing and an east wing. Again, this house is enormous. It's 3,700 square feet. And in between this, you have a kitchen, a major loft room where you can put a pool table, you can put a gym in there, you can put a lot of stuff in there. So you have each bedroom with its own private bathroom, fully upgraded, and each one has its own entrance as well.
Wow. So each one has an ensuite bath with it.
Correct.
What about the master bedroom? Is the master bedroom upstairs or downstairs?
It is upstairs.
And so the master bedroom is upstairs. Tell us about it. Is it large?
Oh, it's very large. It's got its own, obviously, a very nice bathroom with a large balcony. The balcony also kind of swings over to the other room, which is the optional 4th. And that's where you can have like a mega office or a great game room or a retreat for, husband and wife.
Now, this property is located near the Fallbrook Golf Course. So tell us a little bit about where it's located and what the neighborhood itself is like.
This is pretty much the king of the hill. I mean, this is one of the bigger homes in the community. You're located right by the golf course. And although this property is in Fallbrook, it's actually important to note, Mike, that it's actually in the Bonzo School District. And you know how good the Bonzo School District is.
Yeah, I was unaware of that. The Bonzo School District is definitely a very good school district.
So if you're thinking about, a school district for your kids, you happen to fall right in the Bonzo, which is an excellent school district.
Well, Will, what about, so just going back to the views a little bit more, because when I was looking at the pictures, the views are just really, and I was looking at comps recently in Fallbrook, and a lot of the comps that are coming up, they don't have views like this.
No, they don't.
And I know that right now in Fallbrook, homes are not quite selling as fast as they are. I mean, the whole real estate market in general is down right now. It's slowing down. For many reasons. One is we're in November, December, which is the tail end of the year, and during the holiday times, real estate is always traditionally slow. But Fallbrook definitely tails behind a lot of the rest of the communities in North County. Maybe because it is more rural based. It's not necessarily, I wouldn't characterize it as a rural community, but it is more, agrarian based, that type of thing. There's a lot of nurseries, avocado, groves, things like that. So the market times to sell properties are not quite, as they are in other areas, even though the other areas are slowing as well. Mm-hmm. So with this particular property, I did notice when I was looking through last night, there's a lot of comps. Well, there's not a lot of comps. First of all, I'll just tell you that there's not a lot of things that are comparable to this. It's really hard.
It's a very unique property.
That's right. It's very difficult unique for me on the radio right now to tell you listeners that there's a lot of houses comparable to it, because there are no houses comparable to it. It's a unique property. It's not a track house. It's very unique, and it's highly upgraded. A lot of the houses that are on the market right now competing against it do not have what this house has. They do not either have pools, and if they do have pools, they're not this quality of pool. They do not have views, and they do not have the upgrades that this particular property has.
And a koi pond.
And it has a koi pond as well. Mm-hmm. So what are you seeing in Fall? I mean, everyone's heard what I have to say, but Will, what are you seeing in Fallbrook right now?
In what regards?
Well, I mean, as far as the competition in the area, things like that.
Oh, I mean, just because it's my listing, I'm telling you, looking at all the homes that are on the market, this property is the nicest property out there in Fallbrook. Price-wise, and just the property itself. I mean, you look at the layout, it's very intelligent. Every room is large. You have a large dining room. You have 2 large bedrooms on the first floor with a large bathroom, private entrance. You have a large, like a bonus room as well. You have a large family room. And you also have a bathroom that kind of leads out to the pool. It's actually a pool bathroom, and we designed it so when people come in from the pool, we know that people are going to spill water on the floor. That just happens. So the vanity is lifted so that you don't damage the vanity. You have a nice custom shower in there as well, so your guests can come from the pool and go directly into the shower.
Now, Will, you as I mentioned earlier, you had a drone come in that basically took aerial shots of above the house, but the drone also, I believe, did photographs inside the house as well.
Correct, yeah. We have to take photography throughout the house. I mean, this house is obviously really, really nice.
So where do people see pictures of the house, Will? Where would you steer them to really get a good gauge for where this particular property is located?
You can obviously Google the property if you want. Go on michaelgaddis.com and look for it. You can also just Google 2927 Lakemont in Fallbrook, California. If you want, give me a call. I'm not sure if you guys know, but we also have a 15% down because this property would qualify as a jumbo loan, which is traditionally 20% down. But we have a program where you can get 15% down with no mortgage insurance.
So just to tie up a few notes before we leave here, the property is located at 2927 Lakemont in Fallbrook, California. It is priced currently. The seller will entertain offers between $698 and $724. $698 to $724. And you know what? That is a deal. On a price per square foot basis, I mean, your seller is basically giving this house away at that price.
And it's turnkey, meaning you move in. It's ready to go. It's a beautiful place.
Well, I could sit here and talk about 2927 Lakemont all day. And I'm telling all you listeners right now, if you are thinking about buying a house in Fallbrook or anywhere in that area, you need to visit this property or you will regret it.
And give me a call if you want to take a look at the property. I'll be happy to give you a private showing. My number is 619-274-3877. One more time, that's 619-274-3877. I'm Will Afzali with the Michael Gaddis team.
Well, I want to thank Will Afzali for joining me today. That's about all we have for today. Thank you for listening to the Michael Gaddis Show, and I'll be back here next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Good night, San Diego.
Despite evidence of extremely low inflation, the Fed appears set for a rate hike in December. Prices for imported goods fell for the fourth consecutive month in October, thanks to cheap oil, the strong U.S. dollar, and slow overseas growth. Import prices fell 0.5% from the prior month. Meanwhile, national foreclosure inventory fell 24.3%, and completed foreclosures fell 17.6% compared to September of last year. Conforming no-point 30-year fixed mortgage rates averaged 4%, with 15-year rates closer to 3.25%. Now for something completely different. Did you know why Veterans Day is celebrated on November 11th? It's because World War I ended on the 11th day of the 11th month at the 11th hour. For more information on home loans or real estate, visit our website at aramco.biz or call me at 800-600-7021. This is Meron Aram for The Craig Sewing Show.